The term exposure certainly conjures up some images, doesn't it? As student and amateur filmmakers, the biggest challenge we're always going to face is a lack of equipment. Unfortunately, this pretty much always means a lack of lighting equipment. Usually, we're shooting in as low light as possible, as quickly as possible, and that doesn't exactly make for the best of circumstances.
So we just turn the brightness wheel and things get brighter, right?
No! This is not some magical brightness wheel that makes the image brighter and darker. It's the aperture. The size of the aperture, meaning the size of the hole letting in light, is measured in something called f-stops. The f-stop is technically a fraction comparing the focal length of the lens to the diameter of the aperture. Let's use the lens on a DVX as an example. The DVX has a maximum aperture of 1.6. Written down, that looks like this. Now, because every f-stop is 1 divided by another number, we don't bother writing this here. When you scroll that magical brightness wheel, you'll see that this number will go from 1.6 on up. Because the f-stop is a fraction, remember that the lower the f number, the larger the hole. An f-stop of 1.6 really means 1 divided by 1.6, and so an f-stop of 1.6 means a bigger hole than an f-stop of 2.8. All exposure for photography centers around the idea of measuring light in stops. A stop of light equals 1 doubling or halving of the amount of light making it through the camera. It sounds complicated, but it isn't. If I have 2 pies, and I get 2 more pies, I've doubled my amount of pie. I've gained 1 stop of pie. If I have 2 pies and someone reduces me to half my amount of pie, I've lost 1 stop of pie. And now I've lost another stop of pie. Stop that.
So in conclusion, this has been Joshua Efron. Go make some films.